This episode is being recorded out of Shop Talk Podcast Studios in Oak Park, Michigan. For more information, visit www.shoptalkpod.com.
You are now entering the Corner Pocket. This podcast is no holds barred, where nothing is off limits, with special and legendary guests from all walks of life. Prepare to be informed and laugh your ass off. Here's Gary T and DJ Freeze.
Huh? Yep, we on live. Episode 41. Yeah. Yeah, we YouTube live episode 41.
Better made chips, get at us.
Right.
Along with $2.
Yes.
Over a year.
You know, flat out, flat. Juicy with Jay, finally glad to see you. I didn't see your bottles all over the place. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. Hey, it is. I was like, sweet.
Right.
I was like, oh, okay. G first set me up. I'm going to put that on the stove anyway when we go in there.
We on and out?
Yeah, let's get it in.
Let's go tight today, black man.
Let's go. Episode 41.
October what?
Oh, shoot. October 24th?
October 24th, 2019. Excuse me for the Better Made chips.
Better make it at us.
Good at us. And $2.
Yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Today we got a very special guest in the house.
We letting her take her time. She just slang some product real quick.
Right.
I love
It's
it.
true.
I love it.
Free Ray Rick Ross right here.
Money everywhere.
In real life.
In real life, right. Love it. Love it.
Yeah, October 24th?
Yes, sir.
2019 episode
41.
Episode 41. I'm
that's
so
nice.
proud
Who was
of
a good?
us.
Who was a good 41? Ball
Glenn
player?
Rice.
Oh, damn! Facts.
Glenn Rice.
Glenn
Flint,
Rice,
Michigan.
yes,
Flint Northwestern.
yes, indeed. Yes.
NBA champion.
NBA and Michigan champion, 89 Wolverines.
That's right. That's
yes,
right.
Indeed.
Nah, I forgot about that in 2 seconds.
Right. I was saying, y'all knew you knew though. You know,
Yeah.
Terry Mills, boy. What up, T Mills? That's
My
my
man.
man. That's my man.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the hottest trends,
Yes.
products, and people that's going on right now in the area. I'm not putting it in one area.
Right.
Yeah, just one area.
Yeah, because I saw it out in Troy. I was in Troy.
I said at work today, and they was like, "My girl do that," and I'm like, "Yeah, tune in."
Right. I was in
Yeah.
Planet Fitness in Troy, and I was like, "Oh, I seen the ball. Like, okay, all right." So,
Make you happy, don't it?
Yeah.
Don't it make you happy?
Man.
Ladies and gentlemen, the product is called Juicing with Jay, and it is on fire because it works.
Yes.
It works. Yep, let's make some noise.
Yeah.
Jay Griggs is on the corner today, y'all.
Hey, what's
Rock the
poppin'?
bells on the
Yes.
corner. Yep, and hey, did you see her on Fox too?
Nah, I saw the clip later, but I ain't watched the whole thing.
I was smiling. I like to know people
Yeah.
because we name dropping this place.
we ain't nothing but the game all day.
That's it. Yeah, the game. You got to know that.
Man.
Yeah, don't nobody name drop like game.
Right.
Yeah. How are you, Jay?
I am doing well. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming,
Man.
right.
Yeah.
Appreciate
For
it.
sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
I had to. You know what? I don't take this out of context, and I
Okay.
hope the podcast don't. I had to keep asking. People are busy.
Yeah.
You know, I know when somebody's spinning me. She was like, "Just hold on," and boom. But she told me what her free day was, and I just had to make that happen. So it really wasn't like that.
Yes, it did.
Yeah, we here.
It's all I love.
Yeah, it is.
It's all I love.
How was Fox 2? I don't care if it's local
Oh
or
my
not.
God.
It's huge.
Shoot,
It was-
that's right.
it was-
Shit, that's 1 million people. Over 1 million.
Man,
You know what?
exactly. It was amazing. But it's like trying to get so much information in that short period of time is like where you find that, you know, that's the difficult part because you want to make sure you're getting everything across so people know what's really going on. But it was on my goal list.
I swear.
So
Okay.
the fact that I made that happen for 2019 was just amazing because that was one of the things that was on my goal list to be on 247. So
That's what's
the fact that happened.
Hell,
Yeah.
I love that.
That was big.
I love that.
Yes.
That was big.
That wasn't even my goal.
right.
Yeah. 247.
That's
Yeah.
great.
CNN next.
And you know what?
Man.
That's why you got to write it down.
Absolutely.
You write
Yeah,
it,
the
you
big
see
old-
it, and manifest it.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm
Write it
saying?
down,
For
make it
sure.
plain.
Yes.
Like
yes.
six of the 10 on my
Oh,
goal
okay.
list have happened. My building,
Oh.
got the building.
Oh.
I was
Yeah.
going to let her say that. She had,
boy.
She is.
Like, I don't take no time.
She is. Is the tape cut yet, or is it still in the making?
Oh no, it's still in the making.
Still in the making in Rosedale Park.
Yes,
Okay.
in
Yeah,
the
and Rosedale Park is like getting a remix happening.
Absolutely.
Yes, it is.
They never been whack, but I
Nah,
mean, it's getting like a uplift right now.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
it
it's
is.
an emergent area.
All that darn construction mess
It
up
is.
my barber Vince. What up, Vince? W.
Oh, yeah, Vince,
That's my
yeah.
dude. I be like, damn, I got to park way down here. I got to walk. I said, what y'all trying to do? Make me lose weight to get a haircut?
Yeah, my lady, she has some property over there in the heart of it.
Oh, okay.
Grand River and Stahel's.
Yeah.
Chanel does. So yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's kind of like,
big.
what does your day consist of? 24 hours. What are you doing?
Man, I am either shopping for produce, making produce, weighing produce. Like I really weigh it up. Like I bag it up, weigh
I
it
get
up.
that.
For sure.
Yeah. So,
Each gram is money.
oh boy.
Hey, we're talking about juicing with you.
Absolutely.
She up there, look, she up there said, oh boy, like she up there, oh boy.
Yeah. Listen. Each
Man.
gram is money.
Yes,
it's
it is.
grams on everything that's edible.
Yes,
Absolutely.
indeed.
So anyway, let's move on.
Quick question.
Absolutely.
Quick question. So, what made you tell me the history of how you all started?
How it started?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you got time
So-
here. You ain't got to rush it like Channel 7. You know what I'm saying? You got time.
Okay,
All right.
so
Good point.
So basically, I wanted to lose weight, right?
Okay.
You want to relive those high school dreams where you was a
Amen.
Coca-Cola Coca-Cola bottle body and you start having babies.
I was a
and-
64 ounce in high school.
Well, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't. Never,
I was that deal.
I was a 40 ounce. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but no, after I had my son in 2007, I gained 85 pounds with him. Yeah, and so his father friends own clubs and things of that nature. So he was bringing me club food home, lamb chops and stuff every night, and I would be up like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
See, the man get the blame every time.
right. Our fault.
And that's the man get the blame every time.
He ain't force you to eat it. He ain't put the fork in
You
your
know
mouth.
what? That is so true. That is so true.
Go ahead.
But no, I gained 85 pounds with my son, and then he was a 9-pound baby. So just imagine
out
I
to
still
9
got
pounds.
I still got all that extra weight.
Yeah.
And so in gaining all of that weight, I started eating a certain way. And so even after I had that baby, I still ate a certain way. And so as he, aged and grew up, it's like, I can't keep blaming this weight on the baby weight.
Right.
Jay, some of that's you, some of that's that Jay Alexander and, all of that.
Right. That's
so,
his spot.
Man, I love Jay Alexander.
Could go there every day.
Yes, that was my problem.
Right.
Yeah, that was my problem. So, I just went on this journey and I was like, okay, so I'm going to start doing meal replacements with juice.
Okay.
And I was buying the nakeds.
What year are we
Remember
at
those
now?
ju-
What year?
This is like 2012, 13.
Okay.
And so, I started buying those naked drinks and they were so amazing. And so I would be posting them every day and I was skipping meals, but
Drinking
drinking the nakeds because, okay, it's fruits, it's vegetables.
Right. The fruit juice or
That's
whatever.
like $5
Promoting
at the
somebody
gas
else
station.
shit.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's what I was doing.
right, yeah.
Oh, I did a post on social media like it used to be theirs, but now it's mine. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But so I was drinking those and then they had to get reshelved and re-outfitted because they weren't as healthy as they were
was
proclaiming
yep.
to be.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
so
They had, like,
had-
2014.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
How
So
about
they
that?
had to remarket and do everything because it was loaded in sugars. It wasn't as healthy as they were proclaiming it to be. And so I wanted to be intentional with my health.
Right.
And so I started doing it myself. And I was making some crappy blends. I'm talking about stuff that's nasty.
It's the beginning.
Exactly.
Right, you got to.
And so it
beginning.
was trial and error.
Just like
it was
when you
trial
smoke, when
and
you
error.
first cook your first crack, when you cook your first crack, it ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna be right.
Okay. I don't know about that.
Hey,
I didn't do that.
Anybody who ever done it, they know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I channeled, I started just making my own and I chronicled it on social media and people actually saw me doing my juices and being on the track or going to the gym and they saw me drop 85 pounds.
Wow.
And so when they saw me
Naturally.
drop naturally.
Naturally.
So when they saw me drop like that first 50,
Yeah.
it was like, Jay, what you doing?
Right,
You know,
right.
and I'm like, okay. So I started doing it for like all my friends, and I wasn't charging them. I just
Right,
wanted
you
them
do
to
it-
look
you
good,
lose
feel
weight,
good, lose
be
the
healthy,
weight.
right.
And so then it became so taxing, and I was like, just let me show you how to do it. And they was like, no, I'll pay you to do it. And so it
Right.
actually
Light
morphed.
bulb.
Right.
Exactly. And then, you know, my daughter was in her senior year. She wanted $1,000 dress. And so
yeah.
it was like the extra money.
Lord.
It was like, you know,
Yes.
okay, this worked. And so it just grew so big.
How
And
much
then
was your prom dress?
my prom dress was from Cachet in Fairlane.
Anybody remember Cash?
Wow.
My dress was $398.
Borderline 400.
Yep.
Wow.
You had Cache, C'est La Vie, what else? Merry-Go-Round.
You had Mary, you had
yeah,
Macy's
other around
in
there.
the
And we
mall.
cannot
Well, it was
forget about
Cousins.
Contempo.
Contempo,
yeah.
yeah.
We used to call them let's be nice, the fine girl employees.
Oh, in the store, absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
What neighborhood you from?
I'm from Zone 8.
I saw that. You in Taki's school.
That's my cousin.
Yeah, so it's my
That's my blood
extended cousin.
Yeah.
That's my extended.
My
Yeah,
granddad and her mother are brother and sisters.
Alice T.
Alice T. is my
Oh
auntie.
yeah,
That's my granddad's
Uncle Roy.
sister.
That's how I got where I am, and we know where I
Really?
am.
The Grangers. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
the Grangers, yeah.
My
Yeah.
grandma is Rosa May Granger.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Wow. So y'all
Jane
kids
is
somewhere.
Jane is my aunt.
Y'all
I'm on-
kids
I'm on
Oh,
somewhere.
wow. You on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. They didn't even know
we
y'all
had
related.
Roy on here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Roy was on
Okay.
here. Roy Grant. Yeah.
Yeah.
So shout out to
Yeah.
Polly. You
Yeah.
punk. I love him.
Wow.
Yeah,
Let's
so,
move on. Small world.
So after that, so you know, after you start making it for people, you know, that's actually how Patron got started.
Really?
My man, John Paul Jones, you know, the Mitchell guy,
Paul Mitchell.
Paul Mitchell.
Okay.
Yeah. He was making
Hair products.
tequila. He making tequila and just giving it to his friends on Christmas occasions and stuff like that. There's something like, bruh, you need to go ahead and make this shit for real.
Exactly.
And that's how Patron.
And
how he
it
started
morphed to
Patron.
something big.
Yeah, and he already had the Paul Mitchell empire of hair products. Now he got Patron too.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Off of making it for friends, and they liked
for
it.
free.
And
just-
there's nothing wrong with promoting, but you said friendship.
Yeah.
But we start promoting shit that we're not even cool with.
Right, that's the worst.
Exactly.
Yeah, and don't even know that, oh, wait a minute, I can do this.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done nothing like that,
That's-
but
that's-
I probably have.
Right.
Jay Alexander, because I can make a steak, but I'm not going to. Yeah, that's cool.
Man.
So that's, and then, like, so after you did that part and they gave it away and people start paying you and you end up making the money for the dress and everything like that.
Yeah, and so it just morphed into something so big, and so then it was just so crazy because they would give me their money and then I would have to go shop for the stuff.
Yeah.
And that's when it became, like I said, it got so taxing. But then just trying to find that balance. Okay, if you give me this, how much am I going to charge for my labor, for my
Right.
gas and all of
That
that to
and
make sure that
time.
I'm making a profit? Exactly.
Yes.
And so coming up with the numbers and then sitting at my friend Cherie house, Reedy Ree, and like doing, cause she did this whole pal thing and she was like, well, Jay, you need a website.
Right.
Man, so I dropped a website and then I started getting orders from out of state.
Yeah.
I had no capacity.
Those
to
are the
ship out of
friends that
state.
don't go nowhere.
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, she's
Those
solid.
are the friends that don't go nowhere.
Absolutely.
Because you've lost some friends doing that.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Yeah,
You know
I
have.
don't even know. I don't even have to ask you.
Right.
I
You
lost some
already
friends
know.
coming up. So,
Yeah.
so I
crazy.
take it you went to Northwestern.
I did. Yeah.
Zone 8.
96.
96. Okay.
Northwestern.
Not too far from us. But let me ask you this. So that's let's just say what it is. That's the hood.
Absolutely. I wasn't supposed to have a master's degree. I'm not supposed to be in a PhD program.
Rocket. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I wasn't
Yes.
supposed to be none of
Yes.
that. I'm
Yes.
talking about
I didn't know that.
is that my daddy got killed over 50 cent
Wow.
dice game when I was 4. My dad from over off McKinley and McGraw over that
Wow,
way.
yeah.
And so
By Chatsey.
That's
Absolutely.
Chatsey area.
His mother taught at Chatsey.
wow, wow.
Right by
My-
Gang Squad.
Listen, my dad's like he went to Sampson Element. His elementary school teachers came to his funeral because he was so young when he died. You know, he
Yeah.
died in 82. And so, you know,
Yeah.
it was crazy.
How old was he?
So, I think my dad was 24 when he passed.
Yeah.
So, I mean, my mom
big.
been shot 10 times. My house
Wow.
got shot up. That's why we moved out the zone. So that's why I say, I mean, I'm who I am. I throw the 8 the old way with about to have a PhD. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
In a year, I'm who I am. The hood is what made me, and it also told me I can go back and grab hands and bring people from it.
And this is
you know what I'm saying?
This is what I try to tell. I'm born and raised 6 Mile Ferguson to the day I die.
Oh, period.
To the day I die. But I try to tell people you're not a product of your environment. You're a product of your decisions.
Facts.
That's who.
And here we are.
That's who.
You are
Absolutely.
a product of your decisions.
Facts. I'm PA all day. PA
you
and
know-
Foyer.
See?
So you know,
all day.
See?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're holding. You got the water.
I got the juice.
That
I got
was
the
beautiful.
juice.
That was beautiful.
That's
the
what's
juice.
up.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
people in the joint or dead and blame those kind of backgrounds
Conditions,
on their
absolutely.
condition. You didn't do that.
It pushed me. It
Yeah.
pushed me further.
You
Like
didn't
I'm
do
the
that.
first grandkid
Yeah.
to graduate with a high school diploma. I'm the
Wow.
first college graduate. So all of those challenges growing up is what made me want to go even further. You know what I'm saying?
And let
So-
me say this: when the hell with it. When white people say this, we take offense to it. But this a brother that's saying this. You're very polished.
Thank you.
You are very polished.
Thank you.
To be from where we from, we are polished. But you know what?
Absolutely.
This is learned behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't know this. Somebody taught us this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I hate people that be like, I got my shit together myself. You
And the
think
other,
you
right.
right. And the other
right.
thing is, polish is not a bad thing. Like you said, even
Polish
though
is gorgeous.
polish is a great thing. You know
Yes,
what I'm
it
saying? Like
is.
my mom, rest in peace. She grew up in a freaking 1-room shack in Tennessee.
My mom's
Wow.
from
You know
the
what I'm
Brewster
saying?
Project.
You know what I'm saying? Tennessee.
With Diana Ross, with Kay Everett.
Right.
And she had an
yeah.
outhouse a bathroom. So when my mom, when she told us about our house, she said, this house is like a mansion to me.
Absolutely.
Because I didn't think me being from Denmark, Tennessee would bring me to this point. She got her master's degree. She could have got a doctorate, but she just didn't feel
Yes,
like
had
going to
to
school.
school.
No more.
Absolutely. It
Yeah,
happens.
she taught high school for 38 and a half years.
Man.
So she was like, but so the fact that being polished, she used to tell me when she was younger, I used to talk like this. You know what I'm saying? Like a country bumpkin. And she
Right.
until she was in college and one teacher told her, said, you so smart, but you still sound like you from a country bumpkin. And my mom that day refused
Changed her whole dialect.
Changed her whole dialect. You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? And that's what I'm saying. Being polished is not a bad thing.
Yes,
No,
it's
that's
not.
a beautiful
Anybody
thing.
that thinks
not.
that, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, you
yes.
just can't forget where you know.
Yeah, can't forget.
Your roots are still there.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Yeah, but you just water yourself.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And people be like, I'm original, and once again,
Yeah.
ain't nobody original.
idea
You
is
just
original.
a combination of everybody you ever met.
Absolutely.
That's all you
But
are.
and then too, the problem is, it's finding that balance where people be trying to keep it too real. I don't fit in the zone right now. You know what I'm saying? I just
happens.
don't.
What
And
is
so-
wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with right.
What is wrong? You're
I
on
don't see
the
how
right
people-
podcast
Right.
today.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you on the right podcast
Right.
because
I blow through. I still got family.
Yeah,
I
it
go
is.
kick it on the
I
porch.
blow through.
And I keep it moving.
Yeah.
You know,
I'll
people be
eat.
forcing themselves to try to stay somewhere, and that's not a sign of you
Nope.
evolve. You're not
That's
supposed
right.
to fit in the same mode that you came from. It's time to fit
If
into
it ain't
something
growing,
else.
it's dead.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Had to hit that on
Exactly.
that.
I said, yeah. It's ridiculous. So
Facts.
that's keeping it real going wrong.
Right.
Definitely.
It is.
It is.
Because I can't even. I'm a Detroiter. I don't live in Detroit, but I'm just saying. I can't even, the day that wealth comes, I can't even find an area I would move in if I was wealthy.
Well, I'm happy where I'm at in Detroit.
Well, I mean, if you
Where I
had
moved
the-
at- no, I mean, I got the money and I still love it.
I
love
mean,
where I'm staying at.
wealthy.
Well, I'm saying I still, where I'm
You
at.
would not stay there if you were wealthy.
Yes, I would. Where I stay at? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. My neighborhood is fantastic right now. All the white people moved to my neighborhood.
And
They got more than that place.
Yeah, no, they don't.
They
Now, a lot of people know
everywhere.
this. Let me tell you a story right quick.
I said wealthy.
I know what I'm saying. I'm just saying this. What I'm saying is this though. The Boston Edison Historical District is on a wham back.
Oh, yeah.
It's people who have
I
bought
know
their
just
crib.
where you're talking
Well,
about.
I know. You've been to my house.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to say is before you start to put that stigma on Detroit, people have moved from Novi. People have moved from Novi and what you call to buy houses in my area.
Absolutely.
And
They are
stay in
buying
there.
houses.
No, they stay there. They stay there. Like I'm gonna tell you the story about.
Oh, they
this white
jog-
guy.
they
Those
jogging
jog
down the
neighborhood.
street.
That was
They in the
it.
neighborhood jogging.
Today I saw a white lady jogging out down my block on Linwood, and I thought it was hilarious. But the reason what I'm trying to say is this: before you,
I said
disrespect
wealthy.
it. I know, but let me break down what I'm about to tell you. This dude, one day I was watering the grass. White guy came by. He was walking neighborhoods. You know me, I'm the nosiest nigga on work. I said, hey, bro,
I didn't know
what
that.
made you what made you move to this area? He said, oh, let me tell you, buddy. I got a house in Novi. I had a house in Novi. It was worth $600,000. He had an armed mortgage on it though.
Okay.
So now the house is worth less than what it's paid for. So he was like, man, he said one of his buddies who worked downtown too, because he worked downtown. He's like, bought a house in the Boston. He said, you come over here, man. It's real quiet and everything. And man, I bought a house for $10,000.
Wow.
So he like, what? So he comes to the neighborhood or whatever. My neighborhood is super quiet, and we got patrol in there too.
Okay.
We got our own patrol in the area. So he like, man. So he's like, you know what? Skip this. He buys the house down there for $20,000.
Mm-hmm.
Left his house and just left it free and clear. So skip it. Left it free and clear in Novi. And he said, I love it here. He said, and he works downtown. He's like, I'm only 5 minutes away from work. I don't have anything to do. And he said, and I own my house for $20,000. I don't have no bills. Right. And that's why I was like, I ain't gonna leave that crib because number one, my crib done shot up $100,000 in equity.
Oh yeah.
I own it. I ain't going nowhere.
Well, I promise you that white man, whoever you're talking about, ain't from Zone 8 or Ferguson.
No.
I'm just telling you.
Yeah, but I'm saying no.
We need different.
No, not necessarily.
Yes, we do.
I don't say you don't need differently.
You don't know what she been through or me.
No, but you don't know what
I don't know what you've been through.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
But I'm just saying, but
people put down the city. I'm just saying that people put down the city is I'm a city person.
How about being
the city is emerging. The city is definitely
downtown is emerging.
Downtown
in
Rosedale is emerging.
The neighborhood is not emerging.
What about
I know Boston? That's emerging.
That's Midtown.
Yeah.
What's that Avenue of Fashion? Where
Avenue of Fashion. Yep.
It's so
Illinois.
Yeah, but look what's right behind them though too. That
University
area.
District.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And John Conyers.
Yep.
And Keith Butler, rest in peace, was from over there.
Yeah. And shoot, John Conyers got 2 houses over there too.
So you know.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, like me personally, I don't think not everyone needs different.
If you had millions, you would stay in there, right?
Hell yeah.
Then you stay right there.
I would.
Yeah, I'm not.
I would.
I still drive through.
Where I'm at, I didn't say
I would be calling
I said where I'm at.
My lady, and we would be calling saying, do you want a double date at, I'm not going to name nobody restaurant, but yeah.
I'll stay where I'm at.
I'm still double digit mile rolls right now.
Yeah. All right now.
That's what I would be, yeah.
Nah, I'm straight on that.
Yeah,
I love where I'm staying. I'm centrally located everywhere. So that's just me though.
Yeah. I love the area. They have some really beautiful homes over here.
I always have. I love it. Mm-hmm. Like I say, I own it free and clear.
Believe me, Hill Hopper ass ain't over there every day.
No, he not. No, but he got. But this other thing, he could be over there every day. He got all kind of land in that joint and all kind of security in that joint.
Well, his house is beautiful, but you know,
he got the old house.
You have to have security.
Yeah. They got security in there. That's what's like, it is what it is.
That's like over there by, what's that, East Indian Village?
Yeah.
They really over there.
Oh, you mean over there?
Yeah.
Well, it's gorgeous over there.
Yeah.
But it's been nice over there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But right across the street.
Yeah. Right. That's and that's what I keep saying. I told him that day too.
Carmen Harlan.
I said 4 streets over though. He's like, oh no, I don't go that route.
Man, exactly. I bet
Indian Village?
No, in my neighborhood. He like 4 streets over. Oh no, I don't come that route.
But what about that car insurance though?
Man, that's the worst. Car insurance, but Michigan car insurance is the worst. So it ain't just.
Isn't that a slap in the face?
Sucks.
Can we get? Yeah, let's get back to
way worse.
Okay.
Get back to
all right.
So listen. Every day you shop for this product?
For the most part, I'm shopping every day. Mm-hmm. Got to order bottles, labels. We're shipping. My house look like it's just such a blessing to have the space now because my house is just like a factory. It's a warehouse, with all of the packaging. You have to understand. I've shipped to Liverpool.
Wow.
Like I'm talking about where the Beatles are from.
Yes.
I'm just not local. You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Yes.
And I'm telling a person like it costs more to ship than the product itself.
Exactly.
But because of the reviews that they're seeing on social media, they like, I want it and I'll just pay the extra. Mm-hmm. I'm talking people in Jamaica got a Juicing with Jay waist trainer.
Is beautiful.
That's
you
beautiful.
understand what I'm saying? Like I had a bunch of med students who were going over to Africa coming by like 8 colon flushes because they were taking them over there to do some stuff with. So like those things is like what really keep me going, because again, this saved my life. Yes. It reversed high cholesterol, which precipitates what? Heart disease.
Yep. Stroke.
Absolutely. But listen, number one killer. And cancer overshadows so many diseases, but heart disease is what's killing people.
That's right.
And so I was that person at Red Lobster before I could sit down asking for the bread. You know what I'm saying? That's who I was. You know what I'm saying? And so I mean, like,
so people, instead of Lipitor, get you a juicing with J.
Absolutely. I get that cholesterol down. You don't. You need some ginger. You need some plants.
You need juicing with J.
Absolutely.
Lipitor is not the answer, and it's costing you. It's costing you.
Right.
It's killing you.
And it's killing your liver.
It's killing you.
Your liver is done.
It is a
it's not healing you. It's sustaining you.
That's right.
That's what the medicine is doing. It's not healing you. It's sustaining you.
That's right.
But I'm talking about plants that are healing you, that are reversing you. It's sustaining.
Just like in sports terms, fellas, you can't stop it. You can just hope to contain it. In the words of Dan Patrick, right?
Yes, indeed. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. A lot of people understand that. Like, I'm glad you, like, when everyone talk about high cholesterol, I was like, it's because of heart disease is number one killer that no one talks about.
Everything is a number one killer.
No, but
I just read now. You're number one. This is number one.
No, heart disease.
All I need to, I don't care if it's top 5. Goddamn it,
exactly. It's a killer. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'd be like, I don't give a shit if it's top 5 in a country with 300 fucking million people. It's in the top 5. You're a killer.
Crazy.
Yes.
Can you imagine being in the top 5 with a gun with 300 people and you're in the top 5?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You a bad motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Definitely.
Did it make sense?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you got save some of the if you can without giving your secrets.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. I use real plants.
Isn't free.
I'm using celery. I'm using cucumber. I'm using beets. I'm using apples. I'm using real fruit.
That's
I'm shopping
beautiful.
here locally.
Yes.
You know, getting products locally, and so I'm just putting things together.
That's
my
beautiful.
husband's motto for juicing
She
with Jay.
brags on her husband.
I
Ladies.
love that.
That's babe.
She brags on her
That's
husband.
babe.
I love it. Black love.
Absolutely.
Yes.
That's we got it. I'm talking about when we was rolling the bag. Man, we had to step that game up, but
Put a little in the baggie.
that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yes.
Bag it up, weigh it up. Like seriously, that's really what it was. But
We're
my
talking about
husband's
juicing
motto,
with Jay.
Right.
that's exactly what we're talking about. We're
Right.
talking about plants here, people.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But no, my husband's motto is we don't sell produce, we sell convenience.
That's true.
And that's what it is. Do you know how many people have bought so much stuff and it go to waste because they just don't have time to do it?
Man.
And they
That
missing
is
out on
so
money.
true. Myself.
You
And
be
you too.
all in that
You
mode
too,
ready.
Denise. You too.
You be all in that mode ready to do it. You go shopping, and then what happens? Life happens. You gotta go do an interview here, or this person called, and you gotta go over here and do something, or something happened with the kids.
Right.
And then before you know it, the bananas turning, the apples then got soft on one side, and so we take that hassle. You don't have to shop for it. All you have to do is add water.
That's what I'm talking about.
Or all you have to do is twist the cap, depending
There
on
you go.
which plan you buy.
I haven't had it yet, but my lady's had it.
A couple times.
Oh, yeah, she has.
Yeah.
And the one thing I can tell you is make love before she drinks.
That's only one product.
Let me tell you, make love before she drinks it. And she gives me this face like, baby, it's happening again. But it works. She loves it.
Absolutely.
She recops.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I appreciate you
What we
guys.
doing? We love them terms. We got grams, plants, recops, lay it up.
Man.
Like they said, like
The corner pocket.
Right. They one guy said, he said, drug dealers do not understand that they are really in corporate America. You got to change the terms.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
How long has been since you've been started this?
Oh my God, we're approaching year 6.
Wow.
That's what really, I appreciate it. That's what really is like makes the building and having a location where people can actually come to and sit out, because we've been getting it out the trunk. And I'm talking about last winter was a brutal winter.
Hell yeah.
And they was standing out there in the cold. Get it. Absolutely.
What is in this building you are opening up? What is in there?
Okay, so it's actually it's going to be the fulfillment area, like what I'm doing right now, right? So they'll be able to fulfill the orders that are ordered online, but you'll actually be able to come in, get a juice, get a salad, get a smoothie. So it's going to be a full juice bar. Yeah. So I'm not just taking it from the trunk to a building. It's going to actually be a juice bar.
That's what's up.
Yes.
I love it. Love it.
Bang.
Yes.
Love it.
Yes. No more having to drive to Birmingham, to Royal Oak.
Right. Facts. Out to Madison Heights, Troy.
Absolutely.
To get that stuff. Get the real deal. And it ain't stepped on.
You actually taking it to where it used to be.
Absolutely.
And people don't realize what I mean by that is I tell kids, we didn't have to drive far for basic shit.
It used to be right there in
the movies.
Yep.
Health shops.
Shoot, that fitness center.
Fitness center was
right there on the corner on Finkel and Southfield. The Northwest Theater.
Nice restaurants. You did not have to drive far.
Remember Flaming Embers used to be up there on Grand River?
I remember. Not only that, I remember downtown.
Oh, yeah, when the Flaming Embers used to be downtown.
It's getting ready to be a Buddy's Pizza.
Yeah.
I remember Big Boys on Grand River and Greenfield.
Yeah, that was my spot.
I'm actually in the area where the Baskin Robbins used to be.
Wow.
Right there on
Grand River and Evergreen.
Yeah, right in that area. I'm between Evergreen and Outer Drive.
I seen
you used to have to walk in there.
Hey, look, I seen a dude get riled in there one time. And look, after all this talk about this, like, damn it, I did see it. Last time I was in there, my mom was like, you can't go in there no more. Dude got riled outside.
Right in front of Baskin Robbins.
Right in front of Baskin Robbins. Like, God dang.
But yeah, so in a way, it kind of feels like I'm moving back home because when that, like I said, that stuff happened and our house got shot up when we were in the zone and my mom got shot 10 times and all of that stuff, we moved to Grand River and Fourier.
Okay.
And so.
Used to be a Burger King right there.
Right across the street from my house.
That was my joint. No.
Yeah, what did you say?
I hate that, yes.
And then that mini police station was right on the corner. We lived in a corner house.
And my father worked a mile up the street at the second precinct.
Oh wow! Yeah, by the
and before it was the second, it was McDonald's. Number 14.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, the first McDonald's. Not the one on Schaefer, the one where the meat market is.
Right,
First McDonald's. Yeah.
And it was in that little area.
Come on now.
I remember it became Spad's Pizza or something like that at one point.
That was Spad's Pizza next to the precinct. That was terrible.
Man, wasn't it horrible? I hated that.
That was a walk-up pizza joint. I hated that place.
That was terrible.
Yeah.
I can't remember how it tasted, but I remember it does.
Yeah.
Bad.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Wow.
Bad.
Yes. That's an old school right there.
And there was a nursing home behind it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes.
Yep.
Bad.
Yes. Yeah. Man.
Yeah, that area. So it feels like going back home because from like age 11 to like 17, 16, we lived right there on Grand River and Fourier.
Yeah.
Yep. And then, you had the water company right over there.
Yep. That
Mammoth.
Right,
Mammoth.
And look, Kingsway, when it was Kingsway.
It used to be Kingsway, absolutely.
Because all I got to say is,
and McCrory's was right across the street.
Yep. I bought my first
It went
tape
from,
there.
from Kingsway to Shoppers World. Then it went to Mammoth.
Yep.
Kingsway to Shoppers World.
It's supposed to go to what you call now? Foreman Mills.
Oh, really? That's what they think about doing?
They done bought it 2 years ago, but they for some reason can't get the
remember the screen
stuff up, whatever.
The screen,
Grand River and Greenfield, the digital screen.
Yes. Remember Jordan College?
We said parties up there. Yeah, I remember that.
Man.
I went to Cooley High.
Man, okay.
Yeah,
we live right across the street from Cooley. At one point, my mom did on Hubble.
Wow.
15084.
Now y'all stayed
right
in the west side.
Church.
Y'all stayed in the west.
I know right where that church is.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Man.
You are
my uncle used to have a lot of skip parties at that.
I never
when my mama was at work.
Yeah.
My dad was a cop. I never. It's the only bad part of my youth. I never
skip party.
You ain't go to a skip party.
No. Those were the best.
No, I never went to it, and I would have thrown a fantastic skip party.
Lit. Remember that fruit market used to be right there on the corner.
Mr. Jeans.
Yeah. And
Finkel and Hubble.
Finkel and Hubble. And then Casino Store and then BB's.
Yes. Casino and Mr. Jeans Fruit Market.
Yep.
You are definitely from over there.
Survived Via. We used to have to walk to
let
that
me take
store.
your memory back.
Okay.
It used to be Fran's Hamburgers.
Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah,
Man.
Fran's Hamburgers behind there. It's an ice cream parlor.
The ice cream parlor,
Then
yeah.
my main man Ron has Strictly Sportswear.
Yep.
The original one, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
that was the hood.
Wasn't it, Ali?
Casino's
Steeler?
still there. Casino Liquors.
How's your clientele from your friends? Your friends,
My friend,
not your associates.
Oh, okay.
Oh no. My friends, they know it works, so they are definitely, if they're not buying, they definitely referring.
Yeah.
So my clients, my friends are definitely clients. I'm a client. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So
Not only the present.
Absolutely.
Not only
Absolutely.
present, right.
And the support has been real.
Yes.
The support has been real. Even my family, like everybody on their jobs. Like I told my family, everybody work for Juicing with Jay. If you want to promote me, you know what I'm saying? You better get
T
your
Barb
life.
is on this.
T Barb is my dog. You know, she carry it on her truck.
She's sitting next to you where you sitting right now.
Wow. Yeah, that's my dog.
Yeah, she had a
Shout out to
high
T-Barb.
price for her sex.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Didn't she praise? Oh
Man.
Lord have
She was
mercy.
clouded for that one.
Comedian T Barb, she's a
my
monster.
girl.
She's a beast, y'all.
She is.
She's a beast.
Shout out to her with that
She
Amazon
was just
Prime thing.
Amazon
Yeah.
Prime. She was just in the newspaper for a hot dog stand, and
Yes.
she is just
Vegan chef.
vegan.
She
chef,
killing it.
Hood Rat
Hood Rat
Kitchen.
Kitchen,
She's a
Yeah,
beast.
she a beast.
Yes.
That's my girl.
And she's about to be on Donnie's show pretty soon.
And she
Yes.
answers the phone every time
So,
I
dude,
call.
that's my
Oh,
dog.
yeah, that's what's up. That's
Yeah,
what's
I
up.
never have to call her twice.
That's what's up.
Seriously, she always answers like,
Yeah.
hello.
She's solid. T Barb solid.
That's my
And
girl.
I, honestly, a lot of my friends who are business owners, like my homeboy Clement Fame over at 313.
What up,
I
though?
didn't know Clem, but he's
Fame.
coming. He told me he's down, but
Yeah.
we just got to get him on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
He
He talked to
I never met him, man, but all my friends
good
and all.
people.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good people.
He let me do a pop-up shop
Oh, for real?
at his spot when it was on
Down-
Jefferson.
Oh, yeah, downtown.
Man,
What
he was
up?
like, he
Fame,
said,
what up?
Wani, this land is around the corner. Like, I've never had a land out my store
Yes.
like this. He was like, this is unbelievable. You can come anytime. You want to put a
Yes.
refrigerator.
This is
Absolutely. Yes.
So you felt like Ace when he found Lulu's
Absolutely.
pants.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Move on. Let's move on. Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Man.
You return everything
what's
you
the-
find.
What's the most? All right, even though all the success and everything, what's the what's the most difficult process right now? Now,
Like only for me is like people. I don't want to, like, everybody wants something for nothing.
Oh.
Like, people in my inbox want me to write their whole business plan for them, where you get your bottles from, where you get your labels from. Like, you don't want to do no work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I'm a crab in a bucket if I don't give you the information
No.
right away. Like, dog, quit playing.
That's not what you do. That's not what you do.
Exactly.
Say it again.
Like,
She
man.
is not.
My lady
Right.
is really. That is what she does.
Really?
And I'm not going to really put her on blast right now, but I'm glad you're saying that those people need that.
They
Right.
do.
They do.
Absolutely.
They need
People, you have to
consultants.
pay
It's
for
people
that.
who do
Yes,
that.
You
right.
have to pay for that.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And I've learned in my life, like, I did not understand what people black people don't realize is knowledge is wealth.
It is.
The fact of the matter is, you either have to, you're going to pay for it one way or another. My mom used to tell me, either you're going to pay for it in your money or you're going to pay for it in your
Your
time.
time.
You're
That's
going
right.
to pay for it. You're going to pay for it that way too. But you're going to pay for your knowledge either way it go.
But see,
You know what I'm
listen to
saying?
this. I have a master's degree in psychology, right?
Right.
So when I first went into the doctoral program, I was going into
I'm so proud
educational
of that, though. I'm so
psychology.
proud.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. So I'm talking, then did adjunct faculty instructor at Baker College on an
Yes.
intro psychology course, taught that, right?
Yes.
And so I was in the doctoral program for educational psychology.
Mm-hmm.
Once I started this juice and all of those clients started coming and that money started coming, I changed my major to public health. Because again, it's one thing to be knowledgeable in something, but it's another thing to be credentialed. And for some reason, our people always want to see letters behind your name. And I'm looking like, you just saw me on social media lose 85 pounds, but you want me to be
yeah,
Dr.
yeah,
J?
yep.
Okay, that's coming too. Let me give you that too. know what I'm saying? So,
Dang.
right. So, so I stopped in the middle of a program and switched my major because it was like, okay, Jay, go ahead and get this. You know what I'm saying? And then too, I needed that. It has helped me in so many ways with my business because it has allowed me to counsel people because of the pathology with food. People have addictive behaviors. Those addictive behaviors.
I'm a foodie.
Yes.
It happens.
Yes.
It happens. I'm a foodie. So listen to this. I've gained the juice lady. I've gained 27 pounds since being married.
Well, you said
I got married.
You've been in the gym.
Absolutely. I have a gym in my home also. But
boom.
December 31st, we got married, right?
New Year's Eve.
What year?
We did last year. We did a helicopter wedding over the Vegas Strip right before the light show. It was love. It was G. It was G. And so, but here's the thing. My husband does construction, so he's always running, he's always going, he's always snacking. Right. And so he bring those snacks home. So in that lovey-dovey phase.
Blaming him again.
Absolutely. Blaming the man.
On the man again.
Blaming the man. But see, listen.
Dog, I don't know you, but we got you.
We got you. I was Netflix and chilling, eating butter pecan ice cream, like on date night, movie night. I was drinking Crown Royal. I'm like, I done turned into a granddaddy. Like, I don't drink this. I'm talking about the vanilla.
Why can't it be a grandmama?
The salted caramel.
Always blaming men. Always blaming the men.
But I looked up and got comfortable, and then he Reese cups was my thing. When I would give up something, it would be a Reese cup. Like, so for fasting, I'd be like, I'm gonna give up Reese cups. Like that was my. I come home, he got the double, the big one, the big cup,
the big
cup, Reese cup. And
my dad did that to my mother.
That's that bullshit.
Then he gonna be like, well, you ain't gotta eat it. But see, here's the thing. My husband and I didn't live together at first. And so I controlled what came into my house.
You happy.
Right. I control what came into my house. And so even my kids would be like, you on a diet, not us. But again, addictive behavior. Addictive behavior, right?
Yes.
So it would be in a refrigerator and I would just get it. And so even being the juice lady, I didn't deal with that pathology when it was right there in front of me. So people really have addictions to food. People are really eating themselves into graves. And so it's like, okay, so now you got to get a handle on it. Like, I know what to do. I can drop 11 pounds by next week. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the juice. So I can do that. But everybody don't have that knowledge.
You can drop 11 pounds by next week.
Absolutely.
Wow.
Did you hear it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
11 pounds by next week.
With plants.
Fellas.
Hey. Ladies.
And
Everybody.
people with kids. Juicing with Jay.
Absolutely.
Yes. The product is how much?
It varies. It goes anywhere from $10 to $265, depending on the bundle that you get. And I'm glad you said kids. You know, them football players, them football coaches be hitting me up for their kids to make weight, right?
Yeah,
They be coming back with products.
I thought they got rid of weight limit.
When did they do that?
I thought Pal got rid of weight limit.
I'm not sure, but
they have to.
Didn't they get rid of it a minute?
No, you know what? If they did, it was unconstitutional because the simple fact that physically, a bigger person will hurt a smaller person.
I don't give a shit what nobody says. Once the government and fast food created a dollar menu, all those limits should be off.
Yeah,
all bets are off. Seriously,
I agree with you.
It should be weight is weight. Seriously, I think that's the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah, but so people ask like, are your products kid friendly? It's plants.
It's plants.
But
how is it?
It's plants. It's fruits. It's vegetables. Is somebody pregnant? Can they drink? Yes. You need it.
Well, you know what people
like
understand?
You need it.
They assume.
Now, I don't know about.
You're putting in synthetic material.
Yeah, and everything is all
everything
natural.
Is plant. If you,
That's why you see a date.
Yes.
That's why you see all that stuff selling at the bottom.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And the
just like Budweiser.
Yes.
A born on date.
Man.
Do you have a born date or a death date?
For what? The
product.
A born date created.
Born day.
Okay, created.
Created.
Born day. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. And you know what? Like you said earlier, only we do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what is it safe? It is safe. Nigga, it's plants.
Exactly.
Plants.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But we'll eat some fucking flaming hot Cheetos
with no problem.
But then got to question you about your good
Exactly. But I am proud to announce that I have a very diverse client base.
Fact.
You know that was my next question.
When I start seeing names like Patel and names I can't Chowdhury,
Rosenthal,
man, absolutely. So that has just been
You got any hyphenated names?
Yeah. You silly. So I am so happy to have such a diverse client base. I'm talking about, and it stretch all demographics, even socioeconomic statuses also. I get some people like, Jay, I wish you took the bridge card, but
damn.
I know, right?
I didn't even think that.
Man.
Are you serious?
Yeah. People have asked like,
well,
it is plants.
Right.
I hope every race
shop
comes and deal with you, because every race has weight issues.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they do. And I just don't understand that black Yes, I do.
I'm like, come on.
I hope all nationalities holler at you.
Yes.
And
Quick
they
question.
are doing it?
They have been, and we are so blessed.
At your building now, did you figure out a way you can take the bridge card?
Well, no. Usually, like with that, you have to sell like prot eggs and
really?
milk.
I
and
wouldn't
stuff like
take a
that.
bridge card for
Right.
nothing in the world.
Well, we want to answer that because, like, for example, the fish people do that shit all the time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's like
bullshit
that.
fish.
You buy, we fry.
Right. That's not a
like
fish
grocery
market.
shopping
Yeah,
in a
don't
way.
you-
No, you do
Right.
not. You don't.
I'm
You
not.
ain't that desperate.
I don't take it.
Oh, no, I ain't saying
Seriously,
he
you're
ain't
not.
about being desperate. I'm just
But
saying every dollar.
maybe he's saying making it affordable
Affordable
for
for
the
people.
people.
I would
Yeah.
ask, do you take a bridge card?
What
They
I'm
write
saying
it-
is, what I'm
They
saying
write
is
it
this
on my
though.
page.
You don't understand that. I'm saying everybody is not economically well off. If a
Then
nigga
they
only
should
got-
be able to lose weight.
But
No.
you know what? That's illegal.
I said
hold
it.
on, you elitist as
No,
hell on that
but
shit.
no,
Because
what
what the
they-
cheapest stuff? Hold on, what they do is they try to make it stretch out. Let's say a family of a person with a family of 6, a woman and 5 kids. She not getting the healthiest food because the healthiest food costs the most. She trying to stretch that $500.
She buying them
First of
balls.
all,
That's right.
eating
Thank
healthy
you.
is not cheap.
That's exactly, and that's my point.
Yeah, it's
And that was
not
my
cheap.
point. That's why I said it. I
But
wasn't saying
using
that,
a
you know.
bridge, asking somebody, do they take a bridge? No, you just no. The answer is no.
Yeah.
The answer, I'm not going to get into
Yeah,
that.
what
The
was
answer
that?
is no.
He
But I'm
said
saying,
it,
the
y'all.
answer
The
I
answer
can't take
is
the
no.
bridge card.
She does not take
Yeah.
the peach swiper.
I didn't know, that's
No.
what I'm saying. I didn't know, I don't know how easy or how hard it is to get it in your store. That's why I was asking if it was or whatnot. But like I said, like we were saying earlier, everybody.
But think about it
yeah.
when you go to a place like what's the name of the chicken place?
Chicken Shack?
Yeah,
No, not them.
Captain
No
Jack.
way.
Captain James.
Yeah.
But-
You notice they got cereal up there. They
Yeah,
got spaghetti.
that's why.
they taking bridge.
But
And
then
it
what
look
else
like
do you
that
notice
stuff
about
never
New
sells.
Wave?
Hell, it don't, and it's only up there just. So
What
they can
else
sell
do you
that-
notice
You
about
white
New
niggas.
Wave that you got your ass for? You got your ass whooped being black for. They leave feathers on the goddamn
Damn
chicken.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's that bullshit.
My mother told me.
And they giving y'all
take the
Kool-Aid.
feathers
Yeah,
off
and
the
they giving-
chicken.
Right.
Yeah.
They giving y'all Kool-Aid. That
New
shit
Wave
be
is
$2.
garbage.
You can go buy you a motherfucking pack and a whole thing of sugar.
Well, first of all, chicken is one of the nastiest animals
It
in the
is.
world.
It
Yep,
is.
yep.
One of the nastiest.
And they not
if you
even
don't
rich in-
clean it right,
Man.
you have to clean it right. And
Yep.
New Wave does not clean their chicken right. It is feathers still on
You
the
can
chicken.
you can
right.
say that on the corner pocket.
Yeah,
I
say what
said
the
it.
fuck you want to say.
Say what I
they gonna
want to.
do? What the fuck they gonna
Yeah,
do?
this has nothing to do
Oh
with
my
juicy
God.
yes. And we on iHeartRadio too.
Oh,
so we
Lord.
it's going all over the globe.
Oh wow.
And we're with iTunes. So
Yes,
yeah.
Oh
yes,
wow.
yes.
Jay didn't
Y'all
say
off the
that.
chain.
Gary
Yeah,
T.
we
Everett
okay.
said that.
Yes.
He said, and
You
I
sitting
said
there in
it.
a black neighborhood
Right.
and you leaving feathers on the chicken.
yes.
That's ridiculous.
That's bullshit.
Feathers go in everything, but let's move on.
Yeah.
Yes, let's move past that.
Man.
Indeed.
Yeah, we
Man.
cool.
Yeah.
We cool.
But yeah, that's what's up. Like, Jay, like I said, I just met you now, even though, like I said, I've known your product. I've seen your product for like 6 or 7 months or whatnot.
Good.
I'm just so proud of the fact that, got a master's degree. I'm just proud of you for everything you're doing.
appreciate it.
And I will be a supporter of your juice.
Thank
and
you so much.
You know what I'm saying? I like, damn, I was waiting you to come
Oh,
out here so
well,
I could get
Freeze,
that
why would you need that juice?
because I'm fat in the motherfucker right now. And I gotta lose this weight. I look, like that doctor said, every 30, every 45.
Dr. Oz, every
Yeah.
35 pounds.
Right. Tell
Let's
us.
watch this.
Go ahead.
Double promotion.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Oz.
Doors of Corner Pocket are open.
Oprah Winfrey promoted. Said, every 35 pounds a man loses, he gains an inch of dick.
Oh boy.
Juicing with Jay. You can lose 11 pounds in possibly
Get a half
by
inch
next
back.
week.
And get a half inch back.
Now you got to work with that juice now.
Absolutely.
You cannot go to Wendy's and go to New
Thank
Wave
you.
and drink the juice and
Thank
think
you.
you're going to lose 11
No.
pounds.
Thank
That's
you.
stupidity. That's not logic.
Thank you.
Seriously, that's like jogging 5 miles and going,
then go to
going to get a
McDonald's.
shake.
Yeah.
You cannot do that. You have to work with the juice.
Absolutely.
The juice
Thank
will
you.
work with you.
Yes.
Same thing with those waist trainers and all of that stuff. You just can't put it on and think that the weight is going to go off. You
It's not.
have to get in the gym. You have to get in the gym. You got to sweat. You got to put that work in.
Now I got to promote for the men again. Dr. Oz said that every 35 pounds a man loses, he gains an inch of penis. And I think it's kind of true.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So any man who doesn't want to use an inch of penis of his own, no tank here.
Right.
That good.
Hey, you know what? Let me stop, man. Because Tank, my man. I met Tank cool people.
Yeah, but he's also
I
friends
got
with
a
Jamie
picture
Foxx.
with
Man.
Hey, Fox cool too, man.
No,
Fox is cool too, man. Stop. The Fox is cool, man. But I thought it was hella deadly what Tank said.
Man.
It's either overconfidence or over denial.
Man. It's, yeah.
I don't know what it is.
It's no in between that.
I don't know.
It ain't
I don't
no
know.
gray.
I just
There
don't
ain't no
think
gray.
it's.
I believe
It ain't
that
no
too.
gray.
Yeah, he put a.
But he's been dropping nuggets. Remember, he was talking about the salad being tossed as long as there's no
He was too
utensils.
specific.
He was very
He was
specific.
yeah.
Absolutely.
On the Breakfast
Absolutely.
Club, he was too specific.
Absolutely. So,
Yeah. So you know,
Yeah.
Hey, he is very confident in himself.
I
That's
want
all
to
can
keep.
say.
I want to keep Jay out that conversation.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
she got product to move.
Right,
Absolutely.
right.
Yeah, so
Grams.
let's
We got
grams. Yeah. I
We
want
want
to keep her
everybody
at
to
that
buy it.
conversation. Yeah,
Tank, you might need to buy this shit too, nigga.
Absolutely. Yeah, we can flush you right on out.
Right.
yeah. Tank is. Oh God.
Man,
Well,
that's your man's. That's your man's.
Tank
Come on
cool.
back. Yeah.
Well, you don't need to be fleshed out. It's not coming out that.
Come on. Oh no,
You already said it's not. That's the wrong end.
man,
Yeah.
Jesus,
Get this guy.
Yeah.
man.
I can't
man.
believe that you got to have 3 to be gay.
Yeah.
You said 2 is not
said
gay.
Two is not.
Yeah,
Yeah, two is not.
You know, I think gay people actually looked at him and was like,
Dog, right, nigga, what?
"Dog, welcome to our world."
Yes,
Yeah,
man. Wow.
I really do think so. But
Oh, man.
he looked like he's taking it on the chin on Instagram. You know?
What? You
Literally.
can't say that.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. The chin.
Oh God.
I forgot a cum shot. That was a good one. Bro. But is she funny? You ever see her post?
Man.
You follow her friends?
I
She
just
funny.
started. I started 4
Man.
weeks ago.
I'm not gonna say it because we promoted
Yes.
part, but her Pastor
Yes.
Wilson comment was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Oh yeah. Facts.
Hey.
She
Facts.
said, "Hey, he's not guilty."
You're right.
All she said.
Right.
He's not guilty.
Not at all.
Man.
That
Not
boy
at
ain't
all.
do nothing wrong. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Man.
moving on. Y'all know the Corner Pocket is hilarious
I
too.
I see.
Oh, we full of comedy.
Yes.
Yeah, but if
Man.
you listen to the intro, it says "Prepare to laugh your ass
Yes,
off."
sir. Right.
Clearly, my cheeks hurt for real.
And the building is open now.
We move in November 1st.
Okay.
So we're actually doing like the architects was just there because it wasn't a kitchen previously. So we're actually building a commercial kitchen.
Okay.
So for starters, it's going to be fulfillment.
Okay.
So like we doing it out the trunk.
Yeah,
That's what
it's
it's
ready
going
to
to
go
be
there.
now, but it's going to be juice available.
Okay.
And then, but to actually sit down, get your salads, get your smoothies,
Everything.
that's coming with the
Gotcha.
kitchen build out. But you could still get your smoothies from ordering online and getting the pre-pack. So that all that's still going. That's still going.
What day you think you might have that the kitchen with the salads and everything open around? What time?
That's gonna be next year, to be honest, because
Next year?
it's
Okay, no
end of
problem.
November.
Very nice, given a
absolutely.
realistic.
Absolutely,
date.
I don't want anything rushed. I don't want
Agreed.
anything rushed.
Agreed.
But they're not in Myers parking lot getting it out the trunk anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
That was up.
So that right there, that's Such a blessing.
Yes, it
that
did.
was also on the goal list. You gotta write it down, people. You gotta write it down, make it plain, and start smashing those goals and working towards it.
If you don't write it down, you will forget it.
Right,
you will.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other
You
thing
will.
is writing it down.
Oprah said, write your goals down.
Absolutely.
And read
I
it
always
every day.
have.
Who
And
don't
when you
listen to
write it
Oprah?
down,
Right.
when you write it down, I've noticed for me, I always beat the time frame that I give myself.
Right,
I always
so.
I meet it, but I beat it. I
Yes.
always meet the time frame and beat the time frame. Always.
That's what's up.
Always.
I hear it.
I never tried it, but I'm going to try it, and I'm ready to try it.
Okay.
I am ready.
I
Yeah,
got
I'm
you.
actually I'm ready like Monday.
I got you.
Yes.
I got you.
I choose. I'm ready.
I
like
got both of
today.
y'all.
And look, I'm ready like today.
I got both of
'cause,
y'all.
We both carrying concealed bellies.
And what was so bad
Man.
was so bad. I lost a lot, but then after my mom passed, I've been depressed a little bit, but it's all good though.
He different from me. I don't eat when I'm depressed.
Really?
Shoot, I
So-
do.
But that's what happens.
Right.
And that's not good nutrition either. Not eating is not good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And man, again, eating, psychology,
Yeah.
all of that ties in.
Jay held it down today.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry, but Huff had something to do.
Oh, that's my man's. He carried my products too at his spot.
I actually heard of you from him
Oh, really?
2 years ago.
Oh, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 years
We
ago.
do this thing called a 90-day workout challenge where it's free to enter, and my husband and I pay the person, the biggest loser, $300.
Oh, that's
we
what's
have
up.
had
I will win that
We have-
300.
we have had-
I will win that 300.
we have had six biggest losers, and then there's been times where we have paid for people a membership with Huff for like a
Wow,
month,
that's what's
where we
up.
pay out of pocket.
I will win that.
Absolutely. So
I won the
what's
UAW
up.
bet at where I work at.
okay.
$500. Me and my lady, we went to Hawaii. Remember that?
Yeah.
And that actually paid for a lot of things.
See, that's dope.
That's
Motherfucker,
what-
don't
So
play with
that's
me.
when you
And
in
Huff
it, you win it.
helped me lose
Absolutely.
that
Huff will
35
get you together. And he
Huff-
let you keep your booty. He let you keep your curves. You know, people go to the
Ladies,
gym and just get on that
ladies.
treadmill and run everything
off.
down.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah.
That's what my lady keeps saying.
Absolutely.
You know I ain't about to have no booty. And I'm like,
Yes, she
keep
can.
playing.
You better go
She
do
better
squats.
she better squat it
Yeah,
out,
squat
do
it
some
out,
lunges
right.
with Huff.
Yeah, that's right.
You
Do
see
the
what
lunges.
you see what them girls lifting, and you see them booties
y'all
sit right
met
up.
twice,
That's
so
right.
you only meet somebody once.
Yeah, right.
Y'all have seen each other
Yeah,
twice, so you'll holler at her.
Yeah, indeed.
And her daddy and mother are zone 8.
Oh, really?
Well, they went to Northwest.
Okay.
Let me not throw the hood on them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Jay, you're a sweetheart.
Thank you.
You are actually a genuine spirit. I didn't know
Appreciate
you
it.
know you to today.
Wow.
You don't know
okay.
nobody through social media.
Sure
That's
don't.
That's
Right.
true. You
True.
get their
Yeah, but
representative.
just
Exactly.
getting to know you through the corner pocket, I want to thank you.
Thank you for
You have a
having me.
lot of grace to spare.
Thank you.
You do. And you are a product of your decisions.
Thank you.
Yeah. It ain't the root, it's how you water.
Absolutely.
And you
Right.
have watered yourself, and I'm pretty sure you got a lot of people that help water. And
Definitely.
Takee's a beast also.
Ain't she?
Takee's is at
Ain't
work
she?
every day.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's my cousin. We
She
call each
the
other cousins.
first person to buy everything when I published my
Always.
book.
She's so supportive.
She was the first to buy the book. I'm like,
Yeah.
cuz, but I'm like, can you use that shit, please, ma'am?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Don't be
Yeah.
walking around my shit and it ain't looking like it's working for you because this shit work, goddammit.
She-
Use it.
I
So,
always said to myself, she is a not to be fucked with person, but if you get to know her, she's
She
soft
all
as-
right.
she's-
Absolutely.
She's soft as drugstore
Absolutely.
cotton. But she a monster. She a
She a beast. That's my
You
dog.
fuck with her, you fucked up. But
Right.
if you get, I'll tell her fuck
CTG.
you right now. Yeah.
CTG, that's my baby.
She's one of my favorite people.
Absolutely.
And she's family. Jay, any shout outs?
Yeah, definitely. I want to shout out Juicing with Jay, of course. I want to shout out Delicious Dogs for carrying the product.
Yeah,
T-Bob, I
T-Bob.
love you. I want to shout out my homeboy Clement Fane Brown over
What
at
up, dog?
313.
313.
I want to shout out DJ Realty. That's my dog. Shout out to everybody who's just been supporting us. I appreciate all of the love. Let's keep it going. Download the Juicing with Jay app on your smartphone, out your iPhone store.
I did not know it was an app.
It's been It's been an app for over 3 years.
You ain't say that. You fucking nerd. You didn't tell me it was a damn app.
Yes.
My bad.
Yes. It's been an app for over 3 years. It's been an app for over 3 years. Download the Juicing
Thanks
with
a lot,
app.
Freeze.
My bad.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Like all our pages.
I think you should give the Corner Pocket a shot.
Oh, definitely shout out to Corner Pocket for having me. I appreciate it. I love it.
So do we.
Thank you guys so much.
Did you have fun?
I had an amazing time.
Good.
I like, being myself.
And
I'm gonna always be myself.
No other choice today.
Came right
Absolutely.
up there to it too. Wow, it went right on
Right
in,
there.
bro. Right on in.
Juicing with
I
Jay.
knew that.
That's J-A-I.
Yep, J.A.I. did.
Freeze, any shout
Juicing
outs?
with Jay.
Shout out, thank you for coming out. Shout out to her husband who she blamed everything with.
Blame everything.
We
Blame
got you.
everything. Homeboy.
Robert Driggs.
Hoss, it ain't your fault.
And also, shout out to my man, his birthday was last week. Ugly Eye Apparel got his shirt on and shit. Check him out on Grand River as
on
well.
The Corner Pocket.
Yes, right. And, shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate loving the fact that you came on here and I'm so proud of you. And like I said,
thank you.
You guys support her here. I'm about to be one of your clients.
And before we end this, where can they get the product? Plain and clear.
Plain and clear. www.juicingwithj.com. Shout out Love Dolls to my cousin
And I'm
Melody.
pretty sure I'm going to get a lot of calls saying, well, how can I get the product?
Definitely.
And I'm going to tell you.
Download the app.
Download the app. Yeah.
And you put in Juicing with Jay, it's going to come. It'll be the sixth thing on the search bar.
Shout
J-A-I.
out to everyone. Episode 41 is over and out. I can't think.
And they got our picture on it too.
NBA season. Go Pistons. Greg Kessler's the announcer. That's our main man. That's featured on the Corner Pocket. Hopefully Greg can get us some tickets this year, man.
I hope so.
Yeah. They ain't got to be the Jack Nicholson as a triple referee, but please go get the Juicing with Jay. She is on fire. Black owned, black made, black supported, black funded. Ladies and gentlemen, over and out. Corner Pocket. See you next Friday.
Episode 41.
We out.
Thank you for listening to the Corner Pocket Podcast. You can follow us at Corner Pocket Podcast on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Tumblr, iHeartRadio, and all podcasting mediums.